Hey, what's up, fellas? How you doing, man? Antonelli here.
Hey, what's going on, guys? How we doing? Matt Antonelli here. So the finalists just came out for the AL and NL MVP and Cy Young Awards. And so we're going to go through the finalists. I'm going to give you who I think is going to win each award, the American League and National League MVP and the American League and National League Cy Young. Let me know in the description or in the comment section right now who you think is going to win each one of those awards before you listen to who I'm going to say, and then go ahead and check it out. Let me know what you think after you do that. So let's get into it.
All right, so let's start off with the NL MVP. So our choices are Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman, and Manny Machado. So let's start looking at Betts. 2018 AL MVP. So he's already won the award. This year, really played really well. 292 average with a 366 on base percentage and a 562 slugging. Hit 16 homers, 10 stolen bases. We already know he does it all. He plays defense. He can throw. He can hit. He can run. He can do everything. He's also received MVP votes in 2015 and finished runner-up in 16. And so the guy's always in the MVP discussion. Freddie Freeman. So he's never finished in a top 3 in MVP voting before. But this year that's probably going to change. Well, actually, it already did change. He crushed this year. Absolutely raked. 341 batting average, 13 home runs, 23 doubles, which led the league, 53 RBIs. He had over an 1100 OPS. That is crazy. So he raked this year. And then Manny Machado, huge year for Manny Machado. Great all-around year. 16 homers, stole 6 bags. That put him on pace in a regular season, 162 game season, to be 43 homers and 16 stolen bases. Hit 304. So great year for Machado. But when looking at these 3 guys, I am going to go with Freddie Freeman. Those numbers, those offensive numbers, over 1100 OPS, that's just silly. And so I'm giving it to Freeman. He's been awesome for a long time. He deserves an MVP. Okay, so now let's go to AL MVP. So our choices over here are Jose Abreu, DJ LeMahieu, and Jose Ramirez. Let's start with Ramirez. This guy is awesome every year, except last year. Last year was a little bit down. But this year was awesome. He was back-to-back third-place finishes in AL MVP in 17 and 18. Like I said, 19 was a bad year. But, man, he bounced back. Career best 993 OPS, 17 homers, 10 stolen bases. If you put that to a full season of 162, that's 45 homers and 27 stolen bases. Those numbers are huge numbers. And I always say, I played with Jose Ramirez when I was with the Indians. We were in spring training together. This is back when he was in the minor league still, and I played in AAA for them. And, man, I'd be a horrible scout, apparently, because I played with Jose Ramirez that spring training. I played with Lindor. I played with Urshela. It was crazy, the infield that we had in spring training in the minor leagues. And I knew they were all good, but I had no idea. I should have asked for all their autographs. I had no idea that I was hanging out every single day and playing and practicing with with those guys. So we got next, DJ LeMahieu. So he was 4th in AL MVP voting last year with the Yankees, and this year he crushed 364, unbelievable hitter. 421 on base, over 1,000 OPS. And so all LeMahieu does is hit, and he continued to hit this year. And then Jose Abreu, 2014 AL Rookie of the Year, now going for the MVP. He led the AL in hits 76 and slugging percentage 617. He led the majors in RBI with 60, total bases 148. He hit 19 home runs, which only Luke Voigt hit more than him. So he led the league in a lot of offensive categories. What a tremendous year for this guy. This guy can just flat out hit. And so although it was tough and I've gone back and forth with these guys, I'm going to give it to Jose Abreu because I just think that offensive year was so spectacular. We're going to go with Abreu. Now, let's go over to the AL Cy Young. So we've got Shane Bieber, we've got Kenta Maeda, and we've got Ryu. All right. Let's look at Ryu first. All right. So last year, led the majors in ERA, 232, finished 2nd in the NL Cy Young Award voting when he was with the Dodgers. And 2020, man, another great year. When this guy's healthy, he's great. The only question is he's going to stay healthy, but when he stays healthy, he can pitch. Went 5-2 this year, 2.69 ERA, had almost 10 strikeouts per 9. Tremendous year for the Blue Jays. Kenta Maeda, what a pickup for the Twins. Another great year. He led the majors in whip .75, 6-1 this year with a 2.7 ERA, had 80 strikeouts and almost 70 innings pitched. Tremendous, tremendous year from Kenta Maeda. And then you've got Shane Bieber. Now, Bieber, he took home the Triple Crown, the pitching Triple Crown. Not just for the American League, but for the entire major leagues. Last year, dominated last year as well, finished 4th in the Cy Young voting. Well, this year, these numbers are crazy. He led all American League pitchers in wins with 8, ERA 1.63, strikeouts 122. And for all of that, I'm going with Shane Bieber as your AL Cy Young Award winner. Now, let's go to the NL Cy Young. It's between Trevor Bauer, Yu Darvish, and DeGrom. Let's start with Trevor Bauer. What a crazy year. Now, 2 years ago, he was really good. 2018, really good. Last year, not very good. This year, crazy. Led the NL with a 1.73 ERA. He struck out 100 batters over 73 innings. He allowed 1 earned run or fewer in 8 of his 11 starts this year. He struck out over 12 batters in a game 4 times. He was unhittable this season. Yu Darvish, great year from you. Middle of the year, he was lights out. Last couple outings, not as great, but he still finished 8-3 with a 2.01 ERA, 93 Ks in 12 starts. So awesome, awesome year from you. Not from you, but from you. Yu Darvish. Jacob deGrom. This guy's awesome every year. Trying to go 3 years in a row winning the NL Cy Young, which is crazy to think about. Now, he had a really good year. 2.38 ERA, led the NL in strikeouts with 104. Now, he was lights out for most of this year. He had one kind of giant hiccup. Ended up hurting himself, ended up getting pulled really early in the game, like 2 innings. He allowed 3 runs against the Phillies, and that really put a blemish on another spectacular season. So for the NL Cy Young, I'm going to go with Trevor Bauer. Awesome, awesome year for Trevor. Came at a great time, too, as a free agent now. He should be paid if there wasn't a pandemic going on, he probably gets paid a ridiculous amount of money. He has said that he's looking at possibly taking 1-year deals and maximizing his annual earnings. We'll see what he does. We should find out shortly. But I'm going Trevor Bauer for NL Cy Young.
So that's all we have. Thanks so much for watching. I appreciate it. Subscribe to the channel. Hit the notification bell. Give it a thumbs up. Share with all your friends. All that good stuff. And we will talk to you later.